Hi guys, Chuck from AnalogEsig.com, and I am going to do a review today for the Raze Magnifico. Now, I was a cigar smoker for years. You'll see I've emptied the package. I was a cigar smoker for years. One of the things with being a cigarette and a cigar smoker is you don't really want to go grab some cigars if you're not smoking. It can reintroduce you to smoking, could cause problems, or cost factor. I didn't smoke Swisher Sweets. I wasn't really a flavored cigar guy. So I would go buy a couple cigars, go buy a box of cigars, go buy whatever, and throw them in my case, and I would take them, and after dinner, I would go out to the patio at a restaurant, and I would have a cigar. Well, I would actually have half a cigar, because you normally don't have the entire time that it takes to smoke an entire cigar in public. It's time consuming, and it'll drive your wife crazy. But a lot of my friends smoke cigars, and we would always, if we're golfing, we got a cigar. Poker night, got a cigar. Now, say you vape, you don't smoke anymore. Are there cigar-type devices that you can use? No. There's some disposables out there, but none of them are fantastic. None of them are cost-effective. None of them really duplicate a cigar. So, when the guys at Raze sent me the Magnifico, I was very happy because I haven't had a cigar in over a year. It's going to fill a market in vaping that's not currently being taken care of. Let's talk just a little bit about the device. It is good sized. It has a good weight. It is a USB device, which is, it's pretty cool. It's new to the market. It is pretty much close to a duplicate of an actual cigar. I put this in my cigar case. I took it out with me for the night. I took it out after dinner. I took it out on the patio. Until you see that big light, no one would notice that this isn't a cigar. If it's in my hand or I'm playing cards or whatever, nobody's really going to pay attention. It'll pass. So, for the part in your mind that wants a cigar, this is great. This goes back to that cigarette replacement thing that I've talked about before. You'll see I'm very comfortable with this because I spend a lot of my time like this. So let's talk about the device itself. 1200 mAh. Good battery life. Cartridge, 3 mil. So you're not going to run out on a night out. There's plenty of puffs in this device. Easy charging. They have USB chargers. Price. You get the device, 3 cartridges. Now I think they're set up to come in different flavors, but I have my favorite on there right now. This is grape ice. Now this is actually zero Nick, but I still vape it anyhow because I love the grape ice. Vapor production is good. I think sometimes we get too caught up in the cloud deal. I mean, you don't really, for someone that's replacing a cigar, you don't really need to make clouds. You need to have a good throat hit, and you need to replace the cigar. So we know I love the grape ice. This one is Cuban Gold, which is my favorite cigar flavor from them. As I said, I smoked cigars. I didn't smoke Swisher Sweets. I didn't smoke flavored cigars. I smoked, Monte Cristos, Romeo and Juliets. I was a cigar smoker. I like the taste. I like the flavor. I liked taking one with me golfing. I like taking one to card night, poker night, whatever. I like sitting in a casino with a cigar in my hand. It fills a market for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people that aren't currently, buying cigar devices on the vape market because there really aren't any. Cuban Gold is the closest thing to an actual cigar that I have tried. Now, I've had other cigar devices in Cigalikes and some, tank systems, and they were kind of perfumey. They didn't really, they smelled like cigar cologne. They didn't taste like cigars. Now, you'll see that is actually a little low because I've been vaping it for a little while. I've received this probably over a month ago, and I've been so far behind trying to get the summer stuff done to go into winter that I didn't get started on reviews in the month that I planned on. I planned on coming back in October, and a lot of things kind of held me over. The last flavor in the kit is Cherry Blend. I'll tell you, it's my least favorite. Like I said, I'm not a flavored cigar guy, but if you like the owls and all that stuff, this might be something you'll check into. It's not bad. It's just not for me. Not a cherry guy. So let me go back to my favorite grape ice. I'll be ordering some grape ice in the replacement cartridges for this device because I really, really like grape ice, and it doesn't really matter what flavor you have in there. It's filling the need for me of having a cigar in my hand. Let's talk about price. Now, when I would go out on the patio and light one of those actual cigars, I would burn up $8, and I would only get half a cigar. I'm throwing $8 out there as just a round number. So I would waste $8. Just how cigars work. Unless you have a couple hours to devote to that cigar, you're going to waste $8. On this, you're at $49.95. That will come with the 3 cartridges. There are plenty of extra flavors. There are chargers available. This kit is enough to get you going if you're just looking for a cigar replacement. This is not going to be an all-day vapor for a lot of guys. This is going to be a cigar replacement. So if I'm going to the golf course, I'm going to take this. If I want to, run around to poker night, I'm going to take this. I have no problem sitting at a table with a bunch of guys and vaping this instead of smoking an $8 cigar or 3 $8 cigars or whatever. This will fit in just well, and in fact, I've showed it to some of my buddies, and they're pretty impressed. They're not vapors; they're still smoking cigars. My only complaint with this device, and this is where it's going to come in. You see this? This is a sticker. This is basically a high-quality decal, and the device looks exactly like a cigar. It's colored like a cigar. It'll pass like a cigar. It's got a cool band, a ring. Great marketing. I hate this paper because, as a cigar smoker, you either have it in one of 2 places. You have it between these 2 fingers or here. That probably looks ridiculous on camera because this doesn't squish. I'm going to chew a hole in it. Now, like I said, love the device. I would love to see the Gen 2 have something other than this paper. Now, it's pretty tough paper. I haven't gnawed a hole in it yet, but it does get wet, and it does, you have the same problem with an actual cigar, but we don't have an actual cigar. So there's no way to absorb any of that moisture that's going to stay right there in the paper. So Gen 2 guys, a little squishy tip maybe, little cigar colored tip maybe in a squishy material. I know there's another manufacturer actually currently making those out there. Don't want to throw their name out, but I think Gen 2 should have that. Love the 3 mil capacity, love the device, love the power of the device, love the voltage, love the battery life. Price-wise, it's good. At $8 a cigar, it doesn't take you long to spend $49. Think it's a hit? Guys, if you're a cigar smoker, check out Raze Magnificio. Thanks for watching the review. We'll see you again soon.